Look who we have here. We've almost been nose to nose this morning. Just can't quite see her hind legs where she was. Oh, and then 4:32 here. She's been trying to get up here to lick my ear. Not quite, but 4:45. She's been over here by my elbow. 4:52 just snuck up here, and 43A snuck in here. But I really wanted to get a good look at her, and she just won't. You know, her friends are protecting her from the cold, I guess. She's the one with the bare legs. She's also the one that walked right up here this morning. Aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah. And I got 4 extra mouths in here this morning, so an extra bucket. Only be 2 extra mouths tonight. There's 2 of them in here. Red, leave them alone. I don't need him going over by that gate and spooking those steers because I don't know what they're going to do. One of them's, I mean, he's not really high-headed, but a little bit maybe. But I get rid of 2 of them today, and 2 of them Saturday. Then I wish we, the way the market is right now, God, it'd be nice to have 100 calves to sow right now. That would definitely help with some things. Oh, and by the way, the other night, Sunday night, yeah, Matt and Brooke got straw spread, and they bought Papa Murphy's Pizza out. That was all fine and dandy, and Becky's noticed that the oven's been a little wonky. Her and Matt were talking while they were baking the pizza. How come it smells like charcoal when the oven's on? And Matt just out of the blue pops out and says, "Your element's going out." I think he actually knew. And Becky says, "Yeah, right, whatever." Becky looks it up. By God, guess what? Element's going out. And I was thinking we had that stove just a few years before we moved out here. No, we've had that stove at least 25 years. It's got a couple other issues. I mean, nothing big, but... So, yeah. You don't want to know how much the one cost that she wants. And she looked at another one similar, and it's not worth taking a similar one. But, yeah, it'd be nice to have... Oh, I don't know, 20, 30 calves, and a couple of 100-pound calves that have been sold recently. Piper Doug sent me a deal yesterday about one that I don't remember what it went for now. It was crazy. And the day before, somebody sent me a video auction with a 100-pound calf going for $12.43 a pound or something like that. Y'all can do the math on that. That is freaking crazy. And it wasn't even anything spectacular. I mean, you take the run-of-the-mill, the bottom end of what we keep. That's what it was. Black calf with a couple white spots on its head. I don't get it. A gooby butt. Oh!
Hey, be nice.
You're not supposed to hit everybody like that. Tell them you're sorry. Okay, she says she's sorry. She's just excited. Look at that, she got a little bow in her hair now. Becky just left to go get her allergy shots.
And to pick up my medicine for surgery next week.
Oh yeah, and pick up Ty's
4
medicine.
different prescriptions.
Yeah, lots of prescriptions for Ty's surgery. And we're just chilling for a minute.
Well, antibiotics, 2 narcotic meds, and then pain.
I don't know what the heck we was working at. I don't
Probably
see us out there. Yeah, it could be. People walk by here all the freaking time. It's 23 degrees, but they're going to go out for their 10-mile walk anyway. And yes, I'm chilling, working on this. staying off of this. I don't know what I did to my, well, I know what I did to my foot. Not long after we moved in the trailer, Brooke and I were horse playing.
No.
And I slid on the floor, and the toe next to my pinky toe hit the edge of the push-out floor and broke it. I don't know what all it did in my foot, but usually it doesn't bother me. But every now and then I get a day or two of it. And it's last few days has hurt. Ty found a sliver in the bottom of my foot yesterday before she left, though. And it felt a little better, but that wasn't where it hurt, really. So I'm trying not to walk as much today. That ain't gonna happen. I was on my feet all frickin' day yesterday. I was just gonna get a little video of her standing here, and then she laid down. I couldn't get it when I needed to. Send the text off to the vet, asking about her basically golf ball sized hard navel. I mean, you know, we've had them like that, but this one's, it's not like it runs up the cord. Usually, you know, they'll be, if they got an infection, thumb sized. Anything bigger than your pinky is usually an issue, especially if they got a temp. She doesn't have a temp. So, see if he's got any ideas. As my phone goes crazy with everything else. But hey, look, the orb. And yes, it cooled off. I think it might have kissed 20. It's just barely above that now. So I'm going to go in here and, I guess, clean a little bit up in the shop. Try to do it from sitting in a chair so I can stay off my foot. Look who woke up from her nap and came out to take the credit for the clean floor. Zoom, 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 zoom. She pushes up too much to get it to push, darn it. It actually did a better job this time on the little kind of windrow that I had. But it was also not heavier materials in it either. Oh yeah, that's quiet too. Took the front cover off and got in there a little better and made it quiet. That's not where, no, what are you doing? You run it from the back side, not the front side. Probably could lower the handle so she can push it too. That would make a difference. It is adjustable. What do you think, Becky? Hey. Say hi, everybody. No? And she's dying over here. I texted the vet and he says, keep running antibiotics and keep an eye on it and keep dipping the navel with iodine. So that's what we were doing anyway. You know, could be something, could just be
Don't touch.
abnormality of tissue. Who knows? But to be on the safe side, we'll keep her on some good stuff.
That one's full, baby. It's too full, and I'm not going to take everything else.
No, I'm not taking everything out of that either. It's got a case of water bottles underneath the paper towels. Put her on the bucking seat, she'll buck off.
Well, you can sit over there, Tyler.
Dad would not allow Becky to sit on that chair when she was pregnant with either one of the kids. Because it will buck you off. You only got to lean wrong once. Dad used to do it all the time. Boom!
Need help?
Where do you think you just want to get up there and sit down? There, look at that.
You like to swing your legs, huh?
She got a choice. She can't reach the ground. Oh, it's almost nap time again. There we go. Lowered the handles for her. Now she can actually do it from the very back, from the real handle, without lifting it up. So it works properly.
She thinks it's a vacuum, so.
Well, that's because the little one your mom's got in the house for her, she calls a vacuum.
Wait, over here.
Leave the wiring alone, please, kid. She got to get into everything.
Hold right here and turn it.
She's trying to clean up in here. Stole my grain bucket. Scoop. Ty's down here getting what she can out of Eeyore. At least it doesn't smell too bad yet. There's a little bit, but not much, just enough to notice. Not enough to completely assault your nose. Clean her and pack her, and hopefully she'll be good to go. And hey, don't do that. You break your rake handle. Then you won't have it. So, get the watering done while we can. Anybody want some of that goo off of that? Yes, there's a reason she's holding on to it like that. You don't want to get your fingers on it. Because what little smell there is, it'll stick with you for a week.
Especially when you wear leggings. But thankfully I didn't get any on me.
Yeah, it just looks like she rolled around in it. Oh, that much is done. Pick your rake up. Pick your rake up.
Pick your rake up.
Get your rake. You bring it back up and put it away. No, don't worry about that. Get your rake. Pick your rake up and put it away. She's really not too bad about putting stuff away down here, but her toys, that's another story. Boy, here's that new roundabout.
Pardon my French, but this is fucking retarded.
He was parked in it when we were back there a ways. This nice offset. I mean, we're going straight over there, but we gotta...
Fucking retarded.
Oh, we gotta bounce our way through. Got 2 stairs on. And we're about a third of the way to where we're going, I guess. Poor guy, he's almost sitting on a gold mine, actually. He's been there 60 years, I think. And literally it's totally built up all the way around him. And the only good thing is, one side of him is all apartments. And
Well, there's wetland between them.
yeah, well, there's a ditch between them.
Wetland.
But he says that the people over there are really good. You know, they don't try to spook him or anything. And on the occasion that he does see somebody that lives over there, they're always, oh God, we love seeing your steers out here. We just absolutely love it. And hope you always have them. So that's always a good thing. And he hadn't any trouble with any of them. And that's the other good thing. But where he's sitting, he's also got quite a few big fir trees. I mean, there's some serious money and export logs all around his house. Plus, I hate to guess what his property's worth where he's sitting. He can't afford not to have steers on it for a year. They tax him and clear out of it. Anyway, we'll get rid of them and figure out what else we're going to do today.
Hose the trailer out.
So what?
Hose the trailer out.
Oh, Ty says we're going to hose the trailer up when we get back.
Actually, you know what? I don't give a shit.
But I'm thinking we may let it sit there because from moving them, it's already frozen in there and it didn't thaw. I mean, it's 49 degrees out, but the manure is still froze to the floor, so I'm really not worried about moving a lot of manure. We can pressure wash it when it gets a little warmer or chip it out later. Either way, you gotta chip it out. Yeah, I got a mouse in my pocket.
I was gonna say, you'll be the one doing it by the time.
By the time it gets done, you might be all healed up. No, I'll have to have it cleaned up before that because I'll need to get feeds and I should be getting some tubs. But yeah, you know, I gotta sell some steers before I can get any tubs. So anyway, got you a little bit of the drive. I know we've shown some of this when we've delivered steers to this guy before. Just keep building. We just entered what used to be a 400-acre field that a friend of ours used to farm, and it's almost completely covered now. And they keep adding lights, so I almost got lost behind us because there's a new light that wasn't there. I had to ask Ty. I said, "Did they put a new light in?"
This is
But we get up here. We want this next one, and then we'll head north again.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of the pillars are cool. Like, what the hell?
Well, some of these houses are kind of cool looking, but still.
Oh, duplexes too.
Yeah, lots of duplexes, lots of everything. You got to have so much multifamily or you can't build anything. And used to be couldn't have houses close to high transmission lines, but yeah, those are within 100 feet of it. Used to be like 500 feet or something. Stealing dog food and moving the dishes around. Becky or Brooke and I got whoever and I got home. 2 of the pups were out. Ghosty was still in their pen outside, but he wasn't. And then get out of the pickup, and I see that, and Oma, and she did almost all the feeding for me.
I did. Didn't quite get it all
and
ready
watered
before you got here.
watered what needed to get watered. I still got to feed these girls yet.
Uh-oh.
And then we're done.
Well, she's trying.
But I got to repossess my buckets first. I found the geese. I don't know where the deer are now. Becky cut twine for me. Had Blakely helping her before lunch. And the geese were over here by the maple tree. But the deer were like straight through there, and it's right on a hump. And I could see them from the big bale barn, but you couldn't see them from over here. There was 5 of them out there. So Becky fed that barn for me. Half of that barn, and let these girls in, but she forgot to turn the lights on, and they're kind of important in there this time of year. Otherwise, it's harder to see. So we spent too much time delivering steers, and that's fine. I get to visit with the gentleman once a year, talk to him on the phone a couple of times a year. Hell of a nice guy. And well, we've sold steers to him for over 25 years, so you know, it's not like we don't know each other. And I kind of went to school with his kids, but his daughters went to a Catholic school. Although there was a time or two we rode the same bus, even though he doesn't live near us. So we had to get caught up with him. And he absolutely loved my mother and father, and wanted to make sure we were still planning on having a celebration of life for Mom this spring, and you know, beat us into our heads about 50 times. Now you make sure and let me know when you're going to do that. Like, yes sir, we'll do it. And the last couple of years we've had to do a couple things for him while we're there. All his hay's up in the loft, and drop a few bales down for him before, well, at least for a little bit. He's got people come and help him once in a while. So, and these guys, if you were the only one in your pen, oh, Ghost. Those 2 stood right over here, watched us drive in. After we were parked and out of the pickup, they came over to say hi. That's their job. That's what they're supposed to do. And yeah, the orb's still up there a ways, but it ain't that early in the day either. And I'm sorry, I'm done. Get off my foot. And Ty finished staining nose. That one looks like it's a little deficient, but that's okay. She can touch it up later, or it'll be where it doesn't show. That's my story. And see what tomorrow brings. Maybe I'll get all the doors back on the cabinets so we have some space in here again. Oh,
You say toaster?
and look at her. She's been wanting to ride in the toaster all day.
Toaster?
Since that's what
Yeah, I'm the one that changed it.
Ty's driving. Blakely, can you tell everybody thank you for watching?
Can you say thank you?
Thank you.
Okay, say bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
I don't know what scratched you on the head today.
It's probably your fingernail.
Bye
Okay.
bye.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you had a good Tuesday. Hope everybody has a great hump day. And we'll see what hump day brings.